Yeah, you wearing, was that blue or all white? See uniform?
4 teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Burnstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They start this playoff game with a pass. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Oh, what a grab! He brings him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Hey, you got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Demon Deacons come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
A direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Demon Deacons, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start. Fine. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. He tackled him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking for a man. Grabbed by the receiver. They're able to get him down. It's good time when the receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world, because they just manhandled this offensive line to run the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to at the very least get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Blue Devils keep the football on the move. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Breaks into the clear. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Blue Devils, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll mark off the penalty yardage. It's half the distance to the
Get
goal.
the fuck out of here.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. Breaks into open space. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Timeout. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Receiver makes the catch. You stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Demon Deacons lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They make the tackle, but the offense now set up in 1st down at the 21.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Demon Deacons hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Wait. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Yeah, just don't copy it.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, chill, Miko, chill.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
It's a shotgun run call. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just...
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Hey, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
EAT is good, so the lead is 9. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
23, Wake Forest, 14.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Delivers quickly to the left side. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. One more play before they head to the locker room. Defense not pressing this time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's another deep shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Yeah, I had to switch it up because I knew he wasn't going to that streak anymore.
Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a third and long. Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the route is on. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Demon Deacons begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Trying to find some room. It's Harris. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Demon Deacons looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Wants to throw it. On the move now. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab on the move. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Demon Deacons will line up here on 1st down and goal. Cut quickly. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. And tackled there by the defense. Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes 3rd and goal. Gets rid of it on the move. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Man, they playing me on this. This is nuts. So
Blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 40.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
empty backfield now as they go for 2. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He lets it rip. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Wide open downfield. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Demon Deacons hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. No, they're stopped in short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield from the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Slides the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. This time, a completion. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle by the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Demon Deacons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First play of the drive, to come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Oh, he makes the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. It's the running back in the flat. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
You're definitely not scoring on this one, my boy.
2nd and goal from the 7. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
They played me, boy.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue.